Good afternoon. This is Tanya T, the mentor mogul from Mom Your Business, and I am going to record our mentor orientation for those of you that have inquired and have not been able to get on the call. Figured I would just, record it, send it out to you, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and let's get started. So, just really quickly, a little bit about Mom Your Business. Our mission is to connect mompreneurs to resources and opportunities that lead to success in business and in life. And we really want to help Black and Brown female founders achieve exponential business growth through mentoring and education programs. That is our mission. That is what we strive to do, is to really be a hub that provides mentoring, technical support, and educational programs in one place. Just a little bit about me. For those of you that may not know, I have spent the majority of my career in nonprofit, close to 20 years. You name it in nonprofit, I have pretty much done it. I've been a job coach. I've been a case manager. I've led outreach, ran free income tax preparation sites, and I generally have a desire to really help people, women in particular, that I've helped throughout those years, and everything from improving their credit, changing careers, starting a business, growing their business, purchasing their first home, all of those things we've been able to do. I've written 3 books, and throughout that time as well. So I hope that you will have a better understanding of our mission and what it is that we want to do. Now I want to really talk about the mentor opportunity in particular. So we have 3 different types of mentor opportunity. One is long term, where we are looking for mentors to support founders through their business development or business growth process. And so if you know anything about, entrepreneurship, you understand that businesses go through phases, right? They're growing, they're not growing, they're facing challenges. And so you never know when someone may reach out to us and say, I need some support or some help with this, moving into this next phase of my business. And so that's really what the long term is about. It's unpredictable, meaning that you may have someone that has an issue or is looking for some support, and it may last a week, it may last a month, it may last 90 days, it might last 6 months, it might last a year. You just never know. So that's why we call it long term. It's really more about identifying what the needs are and being prepared to kind of hang in there, and be with them through that process, no matter how long it takes. And if you don't hear from them for a couple of months, and mentoring is a relationship that develops over time and has different layers to it. So that's the long term mentoring. Next is the short term. We are launching an accelerator program, and as a part of that, as well as our MYB University, where we have other courses and classes, we want to have mentors that are here for the short term. So with the accelerator program, that is typically a 10-week program. And so we want mentors to be available just for those 10 weeks. So you would be with them through that 10-week process of the mentoring of the accelerator program, and any of our other courses on that we offer through MYB University. You would be with them for the time that they're in that particular program. But with the accelerator program, that is 10 weeks. And you are more than welcome to come and participate in the accelerator program. But we will do an overview of the accelerator curriculum so that you know what's happening each of the 10 weeks and be able to speak to that or connect them with someone in your network or back to us for answers to any issues or questions that they may have or raise. Next is the peer mentoring, which is based specifically on industry. So if there's someone who is in the beauty industry or that is in restaurant or that is a nonprofit, we want to match them with someone that is successful in that specific industry to be able to provide them with mentoring, support, and guidance as they navigate and grow in their particular industry. So again, this is just a little bit more information about Founders to Funders, 10 weeks, entrepreneur-led, community-run. And again, those businesses can be anyone from startup. They're either in the startup, seed, or pre-seed stage, not looking for people in the idea phase to be a part of the accelerator program. We have other things for them, for those businesses, but this is specifically for people who are in business, and are either in the startup, seed, or pre-seed seed stage of their business. So those are those that is specifically, and again, that one will be for 10 weeks. Why mentor, right? Well, mentoring provides you with a unique win-win opportunity. It gives you an opportunity, number one, to give back, to share your expertise and your resources and your experiences and your bad days, your good days, your successes, your wins, in a way, in a unique way, to help somebody else to grow. It's also a opportunity for professional development. Mentors are learning and growing right along with the mentee. You may be learning about a new industry, or you may be learning about, new processes or new products. So it is also an opportunity for professional development. And then all of our mentors will be receiving perks from Mom Your Business, which includes, some swag that we're going to send out, as well as access to our events. As well as access to our events. Um, As far as the mentee, again, win-win. They get to experiment with creative ideas and solutions with no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. And I'm sure if you've been an entrepreneur for any period of time, how many times have you wished that you had somebody that you could run an idea off, or you have, an opportunity to run an idea by somebody or share a solution, or you need somebody to give you a solution to a problem that you had, right? That's what the experiment of that's the win, excuse me, for the mentee, is that opportunity to connect with somebody on that level and share their ideas and their solutions with no judgment. We thrive in community. If you've been, noticed, over, I don't know, the last 2 to 5 years, there's been this real uprising of entrepreneurial communities among Black and Brown women in particular. And so that is what we are thriving to create and connect, so that people are more um, amenable and more authentic and sharing their expertise and solutions. It's an opportunity simply for mentees to learn and grow. My mantra is, in business, there is no failure. Either you learn or you grow. And that is the mindset that we want our mentors to operate from and share with our mentees. And then again, it is the opportunity to network with you and your expanded network, and accessing the resources that you have, and accessing the resources of Mom Your Business and Mom Your Business's network. So we really want to focus on creating this win-win for our mentors and our mentees. Expectations, well, the expectations are simply that this is mentee driven. What we mean by that is that the relationship is to be driven by the needs, and the needs of the mentee. What is it that they need? How can I help? How can you help them to grow, and how can we help them to solve the problems that they have, and sharing our expertise and connecting them with the right resources and opportunities. So that's what we mean by mentee driven. It is the mentee's responsibility to share what it is that they need. How can we help them move forward, and really want to encourage them to initiate the contact, right? Because while you may have a desire to mentor and support them, it is their responsibility in a lot of ways for to get what they need. I believe in order to get what you need, you have to go after it. So there obviously will be times when you may say, "Hey, I haven't heard from so and so this week. Let me call. Let me reach out. Let me text." That's fine, but we really want to encourage our mentees to really assume the responsibility of driving the mentor-mentee relationship. Um, 1 hour per week is required for the accelerator program. And what we mean is not that you're supposed to spend an hour with them, but we want to encourage you to carve out an hour to touch base. With the accelerator program, we're looking for our mentors to really reach out and say, how's it going? How's the classwork going? Because it's intense. If you've ever been through an accelerator program, you know that a lot of the information is a bit intense, can be a bit challenging, especially when you're taking deep dives into your business. You're lifting up the hood to see what's going on, and the participants may not like some of the things that they find out about their business or themselves. So that's why it's going to be important in the accelerator program mentoring match for the mentors to really ensure that they are touching base and encouraging the mentee along that journey. Then lastly is the peer mentoring and long term, again, are based on the mentee and what their needs are and how you can support them, and really just asking them a lot of questions relative to whatever it is that they have brought to the table in the relationship. All relationships have challenges, conflict management resolution. And so in order to ensure that the relationship is authentic and we are operating in the strictest of confidence, we will be requiring our mentors and our mentees to check in monthly and give us some updates on how things are going, what you're working on, how we can support you even going forward. And if there are any issues, we don't not anticipate issues, but we don't anticipate anything that's not resolvable, right? We want to ensure that these relationships, and we're going to really work hard to ensure that the relationships are a good match for both the mentor and the mentee so that we can minimize as much conflict as possible. We have one relationship, actually that I mean, when I say they just connected immediately on such a level. I'm so excited and looking forward to sharing how they're managing going forward. So, and that was a peer mentoring. Those were two people in the same kind of industry, and that's really where I see there being a great opportunity for some really great relationships when you have a lot of stuff in common in the business and in the industry that you serve. So again, we're available if you need for us to come in and massage or enhance or have some conversations, resolve anything. That's one thing that we really look forward to being that sounding board and being that conduit between those relationships. But again, we're not trying to be restrictive in any way. This is free flowing. People are volunteering, and we want to encourage you to build those relationships in a way that are creating a win-win. So that's it for our presentation on how to become a Mom Your Business mentor. There's my contact information. Please go to our website and complete the volunteer form, check mentoring, so that we might follow up with you and indicate in your response whether you would be interested in, peer mentor or one of the other options. And you can do that simply in an email. And we look forward to matching you with someone real soon. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to um, working together.